Sheep seem to have a knack for picking fights with just about everything around them, and sometimes they mess up big, landing themselves in situations where they get completely owned and humiliated, which is exactly what we're about to see today. Brace yourselves, because you're about to witness something truly epic here. This little sheep got into a heated argument with the giant cow, and things escalated very quickly. The two angry creatures went head-to-head, and to everyone's surprise, the sheep was able to instantly kill the huge cow with a single headbutt. As soon as the two animals' heads touched, the collision sent the cow crashing to the ground, making a sound that you could hear through the screen. It was the ultimate KO, and I'm really glad that I stumbled upon this clip and got to see it. All fired up and ready to rumble, this sheep was foolish enough to challenge a much bigger cow that didn't turn out to be a pushover. The cow was pretty chill, and it seemed to be taking it all in stride, barely reacting to the sheep's aggressive behavior. The cow was probably thinking, whatever, little guy, have fun. It's actually pretty funny watching the tiny sheep all puffed up and ready to fight, while the cow just calmly chews its cud and blocks it whenever it attacks. The cow also knocked the sheep to the ground at one point and attacked it somewhat harshly, which seemed to make the sheep rethink its next move. I'm not sure why this horse was attacking a sheep that lived on the same farm with it, but from what we've been seeing, the sheep probably had it coming. Not that horses aren't needlessly aggressive sometimes, we've just seen a perfect example of one being just that, but sheep can be super annoying as well. In this heartbreaking scene, a super tiny little lamb approached a donkey from behind in a hurry, which caused the donkey to interpret that as a threat and react instinctively. The much bigger animal, looking like a giant in comparison, quickly kicked back with one of its hind legs, directly striking the poor little lamb and instantly killing it. The kick was absolutely devastating to a creature so small, and it probably broke most of its bones in its tiny body. Too bad the donkey didn't take a look at what it was before attacking, as it might have decided not to attack upon realizing what the movement actually was. While trying to ram into an angry donkey during a fight between them in the barn, this not-so-bright sheep kept getting kicked right in the face. It would try to ram into the donkey from behind as violently as it could, but the donkey would just stand there and wait for it to arrive before kicking it straight in the face. The sheep didn't seem like it was the smartest one around, though, and it kept going back for more each time it got kicked. Upon discovering a horse violently attacking a sheep in the middle of a field here, these men decided to try to intervene, but it didn't help. The horse was absolutely spurious for some reason, and it kept attacking the sheep mindlessly as if they were mortal enemies. The vicious horse picked the poor sheep in its mouth and smashed it down on the ground multiple times, and it even stomped on its corpse violently after it was already dead. The sheep definitely wasn't in the wrong here. The poor creatures were just trying to eat some grass when a bloodthirsty coyote showed up and attacked one of them, biting its neck and stealing its fate in the most brutal manner. Hyenas are known for being some of the most ruthless creatures on our planet, and the sight of this hyena carrying a living sheep away to eat makes me feel sorry for the helpless little guy. I hope the hyena makes a mistake and kills it quickly and mercifully. Here we have a tiny border collie puppy named Ciara, and she's only 7 weeks old. This was her first day on the job, and she was taking charge of a flock of sheep that were way bigger than her. She had never herded sheep before, but she was doing a flawless job, as you can see. An emu versus a sheep is definitely an interesting combination. Both creatures are not exactly sane, and it's fun watching them interact and waiting for what's going to happen. I'm not sure what these two are doing or how to describe what exactly happened between the two of them, so you guys do it in the comments section down below. Thanks. This ram failed to find any other creatures to fight, and it decided to fight a bucket instead. They really can't stay 5 minutes without starting a fight, or should I say, losing one. Because believe it or not, the aggressive ram found a way to lose to the bucket, and it was getting absolutely destroyed by the badass object. Now here's a battle that the sheep actually won for a change. It was against a pet dog that was trying to enjoy its meal and didn't want to share. When the sheep tried to join the meal by force, the dog got annoyed and attacked it, to which the sheep responded by headbutting the poor dog and sending it running. With horns like that, I have no idea why the bull didn't just stab the smaller sheep to death. The sheep was pretty annoying and being needlessly hostile, but the bull didn't seem like it wanted to harm it for some reason. Maybe the bull felt sorry for the little guy or wanted to allow it to look tough in front of the other sheep. Whatever the reason, the sheep was lucky that the bull was a forgiving one. Ready for your heart to melt? These adorable-looking little lambs spotted a swan family with a few newborns and were really curious about them. They came closer to take a look at the little birds, but the protective mother gently bit one of them on its bum to make it back off. And the 3 little lambs panicked and ran away in the most adorable way imaginable. The whole scene was just pure innocence, something out of a Disney story. Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.